we're back. Alright, well, we are in the final stages of Mass Effect 2. Effectively, we went to the Reaper IFFs, the last thing we did in the previous stream, and now we are going to do the last two things needed for the end game, which is the suicide mission. And by end missions, it's basically just two things that we can do. We don't actually have to do them. I believe you can actually just go to 2 random planets, and that counts as the missions you can also do as well. But the thing we're going to do is go talk to... I guess we'll talk to all of our crew, then talk to our new companion that we found.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Anything you want to talk?
Interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Seems like he's doing alright. Much better than alright, actually. Morden, how are you doing?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters.
Sure.
Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress.
Sure.
Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
You get hit on?
You've had members of other species make a pass at you?
Constantly. Very awkward. Skin tone apparently attractive by Turian standards.
Turian's really into it.
Solarian flexibility. More cartilage and skeletal structure. Asari offers intriguing, actually. Wonder why. Trans-species pheromones unlikely to work. Must be neurochemical.
So are you joking with me?
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust.
It looks like you are messing with me, though.
Mockery? Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, see ya. I ain't having anyone. But hey, thanks for the offer. Yeoman Chambers.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy.
I'll be fine, don't worry.
You would know best.
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Anything you want to check?
Talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
No, nothing new from... Nothing new from her.
Later.
She seems like she never has additional lines. Salvage. Geth. Alright, let's start with Samara. Let's talk.
Shepard,
You got anything to
I
say?
wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Anything about Justicars you want to tell me?
Hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Did you just vibrate your hair?
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
How old are her?
There were only a few Justicars?
How many are there?
Wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
That's kind of terrible, actually.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most
Am I just floating on the ground? I guess we're just floating. This scene is a little ruined by the fact that there's a glitch there, but sure.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Okay, so you're basically just a zealot.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
And the code isn't flexible at all, I take it.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
So, how do you see Justicars?
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
And what's your knowledge of humans?
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What do you think of us humans?
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
So I guess that's how we define ourselves. We define to be individuals while everybody is a collective. Which is a weird thing because it basically makes us the most chaotic of species. We cannot ally with ourselves because we tend to be just wanting to make our own opinions at all times. Is that what I'm hearing?
You know about knights errant?
Wait, I already asked this
When
question.
I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not...
Romance and the code.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
I guess not, you'd have
It does
children.
not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
Completely.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
Don't look at me.
I am nearly
Don't look that creepy when you're saying that, Shepard. It just looks terrible.
desires, but your curiosity is quite welcome.
What about killing?
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
Without remorse?
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Well, nice talking to you, Samara.
Go.
We're ending the conversation on killing.
I'm glad we spoke.
Sup? How goes it? You both gonna be alright? You're not gonna be put up for the sacrifice mission, are you? Bane, how are you doing?
Do you need something?
I want to talk about you.
A few minutes to talk.
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Any other thing you want to
Can I
talk?
ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
I like how effective you can ask, but you won't.
We need to have the best
I've already
equipment.
upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
I shall return to my meditations. Kasumi, you don't have anything to say, right?
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
That's not creepy. That's not creepy at all. Not creepy at all. Mess Sergeant Gardner, anything to say?
How can I help you, Commander?
Need anything?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thank
That was
you.
so long ago, buddy.
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Back to work. Well, that's what happens when you got no more work.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Status?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Anything we can talk about?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I do wonder what your actual work is when I'm, not taking you on missions. Like, what is it that you're supposed to be doing? Are you just spying on everybody? Main battery? Wait. Oh, this just says main battery. Garez! What is this part of the ship? Disruptor torpedoes.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
I see. So you basically just a decision maker, I guess.
Need me for something?
Any upgrades?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best.
Have you got a minute?
Anything to talk?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of
Talk to you later,
I'll be
Garrus.
here if you need.
Fine, Garrus. Don't have your calibrations. We don't need them. You never want me. Never want no calibrations. Engineering.
Did
Gabby?
you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
That's been a long time, buddy.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I guess nothing new.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Sounds good. Tally.
Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
Any upgrades?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't...
Right.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Alright, well, I guess nothing new there. Jack, do you have anything else to say before I jettison the entirety of this crew off to space? And by jettison, I mean just take us out of space.
Hey.
I want to talk.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I'm curious. I'm curious.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
You don't really make this easy.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
What do tattoos mean?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
No close relationships?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works.
Damn.
You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You said lonely.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
So you don't even have any friends?
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
I see. Well, with that kind of intonation, I think we'll
do this again.
talk about it some other time.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
No. No thanks.
I'm not looking for that.
I don't get you. You don't want anything, but you keep coming around. Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Did you want sex? And I was like, nah, I'm pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I'm pretty good. Saeed won't say us anything, and I guess the last person to say is Grunt. Hey John, ¿cómo estás?
Shepard.
Grunt.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan.
That's all for now.
Alright, well, I guess that's the entirety of the crew ready. Now we are going to go talk to the Geth. That is in the crew masters. I am fine. Yo estoy bien. Poco cansado, pero bien. Alright. Do you say anything about this?
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term
Oh.
emergency care.
I feel like I need to cough.
Critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a medical facility.
Jeez. It's itchy. Alright, Dr. Chakas, anything to say?
How may I help you, Commander?
Odds of survival.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll try my best.
See you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Commander. Alright. Time to do the IO core mission. Edie, where are you? There is an Edie here. I guess you're guarding this?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the AI core room, where my higher functions are housed.
You're not mobile, are you? You can't get out of here?
I have minimal access to the ship's systems. Direct landlines allow me to interface with the security monitors and public address system. In combat, I am provided temporary access to the electronic warfare systems.
Alright, well, see ya. Time to activate the Geth. I'm reactivating the Geth.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready. Aye aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
I have seen Cult of the Lamb. Seems like it's gotten really popular as of late. It's alright. I think it's an okay game. I may look into getting it at some point, but I haven't considered getting it right now. Hello there. First time that you're not attacking me. This is a mistake.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
Why not?
Every Geth I met before you tried to blow my head off.
We have not met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
You have a lot of knowledge on me.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch who exactly?
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
I see, you kind of are a both person. So what is this old machine you just said?
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
Seems like all the Geth are about the same though.
I fight Geth. You do anything hostile, I blow you to pieces. Just so we're clear.
We have no hostility towards you.
Sure didn't seem that way at Eden Prime and the Citadel.
You fought heretics, not true Geth. Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us.
So there's like a splitting of the Geth.
Hardware to protect our future.
Protection?
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes.
But your machines too.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
Odd. And what about the future?
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Does it have to do anything with organics?
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
Alright, let's not dilly around. Are you with us or against us?
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
I don't cooperate. I lead.
If you want to follow my orders, say so. Clearly. Otherwise, I'll rip your batteries out right now.
We will follow your orders.
Damn.
Good. Now, what do I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
I like the little hand gesture.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
That's a lot of
My
platform.
name is Legion, for we are many.
Quiet, Edie.
I didn't ask your opinion, Edie.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor.
Damn it, Edie.
We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
Gesture. Shake. Okay.
We anticipate the exchange of data.
So, let's talk a little more.
Shepard, Commander.
This is the future. This is a robot. But, okay, so, for context sake, the Geth are generally enemies, they're basically heretics, or the Geth in general, were enemies in the original Mass Effect, so Mass Effect 1. By the time 2 years pass, Mass Effect 2 comes around, the Geth are still not as popular. Like, the Geth have basically been driven out of most systems, but they're still enemies. However, this is the first time you meet with a Geth that's actually a positive Geth, aka somebody that shows you that the Geth themselves are not all black and white. It's like they're all evil. This is sort of like, oh no, there is actually good Geth here. I guess it is black and white. It's just that now you see the white of the Geth. But basically it just means that these are non-hostile Geth that basically follow your missions. That's all that it really matters. Tell me about the Geth.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Upgrade.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL-COM system to download relevant data.
Yes.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
What a mistake. Advanced training. Geth sniper rifle. Oh yeah, baby. Legend gets a Widow anti-material rifle. Alright, here's your rifle.
Shepard, Commander.
Tell me more about the
questions about the Geth.
Specify.
Sovereign and the Geth.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth.
So they had a name?
Radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Nazara?
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Multiple programs?
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it?
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Vermeer. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but...
I find it interesting how the Geth basically have like this weird intonation of talking.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
I don't see the difference.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
It's sort of like a opportunity cost. If you basically provide the opportunity to something, it means that the rest of the population or the rest of whoever does it doesn't see other opportunities because this opportunity is so much better than the rest. Sort of like, I guess the best way to describe this is if you have a road that goes straight down, but you actually want to go, let's say there's two stores you can go to. This is going to be a very bad analogy because I'm very bad at analogies, but here you go. You have two stores. One store from your house to this other store is just a straight road. All you have to go is go down the road, you're there. Then there's another one that, you don't know if it's any better. You haven't been in it because there's no road to go to it. You actually have to get off your car and walk a while, get to that one, and then come back. Obviously, if you built the road, if the road existed to go there, you could find that it's better off. But you don't know because the road that you have right now is what's telling you that, oh, I should just go to this store because there's a road. That's my analogy. Geth government.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. from a single point of view in autocracies by codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
So what do Geth do?
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
Well, ain't that fast. What about Geth of speech?
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm inefficient.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
Anything I want... is there anything else I can learn from you?
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Alright, well, goodbye.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Well, this is the future. We got Geth and other things, I guess. Alright, Tally. Let's take us a Geth to Quarian space. Also, if you see me coughing, it's because I got some phlegm.
Messages for you, Commander.
Alright, well, that's okay, I guess. I mean, I wasn't looking for anything. To the Quarian space. Which I guess it's this way.
We have used half our fuel.
We have used half our fuel. So we can't do anything else but go help Tally, so we are just gonna go there. Do not distract yourself by scanning. We can't literally do any of that. We wish that we could, but we can't. All we gotta do is actually go here. Alright, Tally. I'm bringing a Legion. Let's see how this goes. 26 points, which is not bad. I actually don't care about any of this. Fortunately, you're not going to get the shield boost at all. Electro assault rifle? No, you get your own rifle. And I think you actually get to use the Widow anti-material, which is weird because the rest of you don't. You get a Geth plasma, and I guess you can just have a regular. Alright, so this mission actually can have a failure.
Zora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a
Welcome
security
home,
and quarantine
Talizora.
team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Our ship is not clean. Ouch. Ouch, I'm hurt.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring a
Hello. Oh my god, those eyes.
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco with Cerberus.
You're defending your ship. I respect that. But don't try to intimidate me, Captain.
Or what?
Or I take off this mask and breathe germs all over your nice, clean ship.
Damn.
I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tali. The gate is too much. Leave it on your ship.
If it acts up, I'll kill it.
If Legion gets out of line, I'll take him out myself. If you know my record, you'll know I've killed hundreds of them.
Why should I believe you?
Captain, if Legion acts suspiciously, I'll kill it. You know that.
Talizora, you never stop.
Keep having more troubles, guys.
Return to guard positions. You get one chance. But given the charges against you, Tali, you're doing yourself no favors.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent...
What about the one that you have right here? That's technically an active Geth. We literally have an active Geth on this ship right now. Also, don't mind me. I'm just looking through to make sure that I know which item is found here. But like, Tally, we literally have brought a Geth to your ship. This is like the first time that's happened ever. Like, if anything, we just keep breaking, everything we need. Okay, so there is actually 2 items here. Okay, you did what?
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Good luck. I'm taking Legion, though. Renegade! Look at my Renegade points. We can't really leave.
You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Alright, I'm going ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
I'm surprised people are not up in arms in the fact that there's a
I'm lodging a complaint.
there's a Geth. Hello there.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran
Vas Normandy.
She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nema.
Does the name matter?
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
Are you part of the trial?
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Okay, well, I guess we should go in.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does.
What? That doesn't work that way.
Crew now, recognized by Quarian law.
That's not how that works.
And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Well, this is a terrible idea.
Tali, I'm not a lawyer. Hell, everyone thinks I'm part of Cerberus. Do you really think I can help you?
They're trying to turn the crowd against me. That's why they changed my status to Vas Normandy. This whole trial is a farce.
You underestimate us, Tali. Do not forget that you have friends as well as enemies. I delayed their attempt to try you in absentia. I convinced them to allow a human into our midst.
And then we brought a Geth.
Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Okay, let's go. Let's try to win the crown. Is anybody gonna comment the fact that I brought a Geth? No? No? Okay. I would imagine that because I'm here with a human, like the human here, it's the reason why everybody has their masks and everything.
Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive.
That sounds kind of religious.
The accused Tali Zora vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Security! A Geth is present in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Does Tali Zora think to affect this hearing with threats?
Captain Donna allowed the Geth aboard. Do you intend to second-guess the Raya's captain, Admiral Chorus?
Objection withdrawn.
There you go.
Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I guess? I don't have a choice. Look at her record.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
She's innocent.
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
You're fidgeting.
Explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh no. That's some hard evidence.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What?
Oh, Keela.
You've got a lot of nerve.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
If it proves her loyalty.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
No offense there, Legion.
We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Damn. Rough. You live, or you die. But if you live, you still get more trial. Because, you know, we're not going to just immediately excommunicate you.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
You're right.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
Oh, you know, treason happens all day.
I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Should we talk to people?
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever get
loyalty to the fleet
Nope.
is about more than just killing them. Tali's
Vitor Nara.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the
I
fleet.
like how you're still alive, buddy.
Good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Would you speak for Tali?
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
You have any more information, by the
Do
way?
you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
He has been screwed.
It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Alright, we should be going.
Take care, Vitor, and good luck.
You too.
Alright, thanks for stopping by, John. Buenas noches. And don't forget to stay wild.
Arrived with a Geth. What more proof do the admirals need?
Admiral Zan.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you.
Buenas noches.
Admiral. And what a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
Ask it yourself.
Legion is working with me voluntarily. It's part of my team.
It has a name. Fascinating. The things I could learn under slightly different circumstances.
See, that is...
Platform is not available for experimentation.
Charming. I am pleased to see that the humans, at least, have not abandoned synthetics. This whole trial is a farce born of fear.
Why is it a fear?
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course.
Damn, that's a navigation joke already there.
Trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
You study AI?
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
I mean, you have a Geth right here, but I guess he's not willing. Or it's not willing. I guess I can't tell the gender of the machine.
Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Legion, do you have anything to say about that?
Geth behavioral changes from hacking only last until programs are restored from archival copy. We judge this plan unsound, Creator Admiral.
For once, Legion, we agree.
Nice.
See, marvelous machine. We
shall see. What about this lab ship?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Legion, anything you have to say about that? Also, opinions on Geth?
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
Do you think Rael was right?
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
Yeah, that's actually kind of damning.
It faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
And how does this change anything?
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
I see. Alright, I guess we're done.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Again, you don't look very interested. All Rhaegar. Supposed to Vidar. Oh, I saved your life.
Shepard, Tali Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am.
I just shoot things. How's your health?
How have you been, Rhaegar? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
Fighting seems risky for you.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
So, about that presence in Raya.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Anything you can help?
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haestrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Anything about the dark energy, by the way?
It had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old.
I feel like this is going to be reference.
Dark energy.
This is going to be something that happens in Mass Effect 3, because it feels important.
Techs are worried.
This is a big problem.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material.
If?
Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
So, did the Geth do it?
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haestrom's son?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a
Hey, Legion, you have an answer?
Worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Hey, Legion, I hope you're not taking any offense to this.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Stay safe.
Talizora and Tafara are out of control. This is on their heads.
This is on their heads. Shalaran.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali.
Damn.
Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are Tally's chances that bad?
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Handgirls greatly respects both you and Talizora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Sure. Emeralds infighting.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
Well, the Geth have multiple groups.
The Geth situation isn't as simple as you think. Not all of them worship the Reapers.
I don't think the other admirals would care about that. They want the homeworld back, and they want all Geth destroyed.
Shala, don't you want to see us retake the homeworld?
I don't think we can, Tali. But it may not be about what I think.
Sounds like a bad idea.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
By the way, what evidence do I need?
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
I mean, what precaution exactly is taking parts apart? It's a machine.
Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
I mean, that's what we're looking for. What about this lab ship?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
So we have no idea.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Mm-hmm. And what's the relationship with,
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
What kind of bubble?
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
What about the father, by the way?
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least.
Surprised that Tally has being very nice to me, given the fact that I'm not particularly a very nice person to Tally in return.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Good luck. Admiral Gerrel.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Tally, I'm glad Admiral Rudd
You're the coward, right?
leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima.
Hello.
To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tally's in good hands.
So you're on Tally's side?
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety.
I feel like that's not fully true. But then again, I did bring the Geth with us. Nobody's saying anything. So what about this infighting, huh?
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to get
Yes, Legion.
when
They're
we attacked the Geth.
testing weapons on you specifically.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
There are different
The
factions.
Geth on your homeworld aren't the same ones who work with Saren. They have different factions.
Good. Maybe some of them will kill each other. Fewer for us to deal with.
That's
The
unlikely.
only Geth that matter to me are the ones that took away our world.
Still, risky proposition.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
Nothing at all.
That fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I guess. What about this other admiral?
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tally?
The one you didn't recognize, Tally, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
Why is he so bad?
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Oh wait, you're the actual one that wants the Geth destroyed. Then why are you not saying anything about the Geth I have?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
I keep telling this to her.
My father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Okay. What's your history with...
Father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yask.
No, I still feel like you...
raid. We were kids.
So who is the apologist?
Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
What happened?
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual.
You do the right thing and you get punished. That sounds about right.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Thank you, Admiral. Alright, I guess there's only one last guy to talk to. Oh, there's actually another path over there.
Anyone can retake the Alarai. Talizora can.
Hello there, Admiral Corris.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I'm gonna ask about the name. You know I'm gonna ask about the name.
You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
So about this infighting.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Legion, would peace work?
Do you think the Geth would be willing to accept a truce with the Quarians, Legion?
We did not seek hostilities with creators. We fought for continued existence.
So your people would be open to peace?
Not without additional data that suggests coexistence is possible or desirable for creators. When the creators have believed victory is possible, they have attacked us 100% of the time.
I understand. It would be difficult to argue for peace when faced with odds like those. That
yeah, yeah, it would too.
should not be made.
So, you favor peace, huh?
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups.
It seems like overall the Geth have basically suffered more on your side than they have on return.
I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
So what do you dislike, Tali?
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
I mean, you're not wrong. And what about this lab ship?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be.
It's weird, because he is the one who's against you, but he's actually the one that makes the most sense in regards to all the admirals.
Lies your argument.
So, what about this Quip Quip?
You have a ship named Quip Quip?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
And why not leave?
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy.
Those are actual jokes of those are jokes based on the testicles, actually, which is yeah, that the Van's Deferens and the Ictomy, which is kind of a joke. They're jokes because it's fine, don't worry about it.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Yeah, I generally think you're right, actually. I would generally say that if I was playing any other Shepard...
Stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
At least it's an eloquent one. If I had to say about anything, I would probably be that the Quip Quip guy is actually the one that makes the most sense. It's like, yeah, you probably don't want to go to war. I don't know if you want to treat them as lab rats, but the problem is you have to convince everybody to be one or the other. Alright, I guess we're going to war. Against the Geth.
The captain let a Geth onto the ship. I'm lodging a complaint.
I'm lodging a complaint.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Hey, I'm ready.
Is that really a Geth, Talizora? The guards at the docking bay said...
He is
Don't
trembling.
worry, it's under our control. With luck, it will help us retake the Alarai.
If you say so. Orders. The shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard of Vast Normandy.
I guess hopefully you can tell the difference. Do you know what's over there?
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Alright, well, I guess we're ready.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai, which I think is probably something of good luck, favor with you. Probably has something to be worth it, but the translation doesn't actually work well. So speaking of, I guess we all use like one translation device or something? Disruptor ammo? Yes, please. And shotgun with disruptor ammo. The Geth are not gonna know who hit him. No offense. But then again, I kill humans too, so.
Styles.
Hostiles. See ya.
Successful shot.
There's a Geth hunter. Shoot, 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 shoot. I like that that's a possibility. Stun. Freeze. Oh, I guess somebody's down. Geth, you may be strong, but I am stronger. You're actually kind of weak. Credits? Don't mind if I do. I'm kind of broke, so I'll take all money I can ever use. Guess we're looking at stuff in there, but we're going around. Health. Terminal. Money. Repair drone.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What were you salvaging?
It was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you.
They don't look like they have any pockets.
Have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Well, that sounds kind of cheap. So how did you ship it?
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Well, that seems useful, I guess. And why did you select this?
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order. Something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification. Clues to their thinking.
Okay. Any of this help?
Did that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
I don't think you're gonna like either answer. Open? Yes.
This might be useful.
Geth's shield strike. Alright, we got our upgrade. We now just have to finish the mission.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Shut it down! Well, that seems kind of damning. Money! Also, more Quarians that are dead. See ya, Geth Hunter. Try again next time. We're not gonna get attacked from behind, are we? Now this feels like a fighting arena. Don't mind me, just charging ahead.
Go for the up. Go for the up.
Don't come back. Son of a gun.
One down.
Target eliminated. Automated light weapon ring.
Hey, get out of here.
Ready for next target.
I'm gonna need you to not attack me.
Ready for next target.
Hey, we got it. Surprisingly, nobody died. Generally, in most of these fights, you don't do so well. We could also have gone in there. We didn't find anything of note, though. Alright, let's get this refined palladium and call it as we go deeper. Ooh. Anything of note here?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Good luck with that. Were you aware of this?
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet.
direct, but indirect was fine.
Be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
What do you think of this?
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Right, Legion. What do you think of that?
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
Terrible.
Was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
That was a worthy promise.
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
Yeah, maybe settle down somewhere else.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Sounds like you're pretty hard to please there, Tali. Just real hard to please. Oh.
Nothing. Faster than the box pod.
Here.
Shield down.
What? Are you shooting me on the side? Mistake. You made a mistake, buddy. You all got hit. I do have the I have the improved flashbang. No damage.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
Get out of my face. So easy to defeat. I am not doing so hot.
Targeting order process.
You just keep spawning, or are you? See ya.
Go for the up.
See ya. They ain't hot shite. There's some laptops we can access. Where are you shooting? Oh, there's the guy there. Can't actually see him. Can't shoot that either. Bounce.
Nothing's faster than Chatika box pod.
Bounce. Well, that's a way, I guess, to get the Geth out of there. How goes the shepherding? It goes. We've I don't know if you've seen. So we brought Legion to Tali's loyalty quest, which basically means that everyone is like, "Why is there a Geth on board our ship? Why is there a Geth?" It's always kind of funny when that happens. Quarry log.
First entry.
But it goes great. We are pretty renegade as well. Like if you actually look at our renegade section, we are like 2/3 renegade, 1/3 paragon. But it's going alright. I'm enjoying it.
Process and the others autocorrect.
Still in Mass Effect 2 though.
Still, we're making progress.
Are we making any progress?
We'll have a viable system in less than a year. This
Almost at the end game of it too.
back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Railzora.
Cool. Is that your father there, Tali?
Father!
Any final words?
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't.
You did.
They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
You don't need to look.
Come on, Tali. You don't have to stay here.
Yes, I do. Someone in this family needs to stop walking away. He had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Long time? Well, it's a good game. I would definitely recommend it. As long as you don't play... Well, I mean, I'm not going to say don't play Andromeda, but like the original trilogy is pretty good. The first game has not aged as well, but Mass Effect 2 is okay. And I imagine Mass Effect 3 will be just as fun.
You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
The Geth cut him out, huh?
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do.
Come on. Your dad is a bit of a workaholic, huh? Sounds like all he does is work. Well, now he is dead and, well, not even buried. He's just like lying over here. Hello, Geth. Ooh. Money and a flotilla. What the hell is that? Is that a giant Geth? Get out of my face. That is a big Geth. Here, take this. Do you care? I don't think he cares. Amusingly, he doesn't actually come around. Melee! And we are around cover. Buddy, you need to get better at this shooting around cover thing. You're a prime. You are not even worth a dime. Get evidence.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You good?
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just...
This is terrible, Shepard.
Terrible, Shepard.
Terrible.
I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Fortunately, some things are hard truths.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to
See? It has something to do with that homeworld.
I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Talizora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback.
Damn.
Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Well, that sounded bad.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried...
I will say that he did cause the death of all the people here.
When this comes up in the trial, they'll...
Well, good thing I'm a renegade. We don't have to tell them.
Not the admirals, not anyone.
Your father is dead.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
But we should use this.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
I guess we'll have to see at the trial then.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was.
See, I feel like this is the one time in which the jerk doesn't become a jerk, because effectively he has the heart of gold. If we wait too long, we'll already be dead. Oh, there's a cutscene for this, I didn't quite remember that. And back to the trial.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
What?
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been a few hours.
Oh, really? Only a few hours?
Right. Streaming information about Rail on Tali practically dared her to take back the Amarai.
We killed her, huh? Well, look who's back.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Hello there. We're alive.
Sorry we're late.
You could have waited.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back...
It wasn't even that hard.
Very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
I guess this is where we talk.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Time to rally the crowd.
Look at them. All of you. They don't care about Tali. All they care about is their war with the Geth. Tali risked her life for all of you. On Haestrom, hell, on the Citadel when she stopped Saren. She deserves better than this.
If Commander Shepard has no new evidence, I suggest we render judgment.
Wait a second.
Wait! Shepard is right! Tali saved me. She doesn't deserve to be exiled.
Rally the crowd!
Straight. Tally's done more for this fleet than you assholes ever will.
Damn.
Pissing on everything I fought for, everything Tally fought for. So if you exile her...
Damn, that is putting yourself on the line.
Me too.
2 people, and that's good. The crowd has spoken. I didn't have to do an actual choice. I let the people make the choice.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
Yeah, good job, Tali.
Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Don't go to war.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
I assume that really wasn't very useful.
Hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Ila Salah. Congratulations. We also tried to get a peace
I
message.
can't believe you pulled that off. What you said.
I said nothing.
Never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
I didn't do this for real.
Tally, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
So, you're not disappointed?
You can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
I only said few things. You should consider yourself for a politician. I'd be pretty good at it.
Come on, Talizora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
This looks interesting. Can you talk to them after the case?
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
He didn't care about Tali.
He did leave a message. Rael used his last words to give Tali orders. That's all that mattered to him.
I know how that might seem, but the fleet's safety was the gift Rael wanted to give to his daughter.
I never asked for that. It wasn't the gift I wanted.
It really definitely ends with a sour tone, eh? It's not like a happy ending overall.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you.
Kill us alive.
Kill us alive.
And again, he just shows up out of nowhere.
I can't believe
Holy shit, that is a lot of Paragon points. How did I get so many? I didn't do anything. Geralt?
Damn fine speech, Shepard. It was about time someone reminded Admiral Corris that the woman he was accusing of treason was the pride of the fleet.
Don't go to war.
Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Your call, Tali.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Proud! You say as you turn your back to me.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
Keep pushing for peace, buddy.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
I kind of want that peace. Okay, let's be honest. Although going to war with a Geth would be beneficial, we need people for the Reapers. So why would I be telling people, yeah, go fight the Geth? So when the Reapers come in, you're basically completely deplenished. Completely, your people are gone.
I can't believe you stood up and spoke for me.
Oh, well, it's good Rieger was there. He said most of it.
Vitor, thank you.
Oh, okay. And thank you, Shepard, for helping me and Tali both.
They were quite motivated.
Guess you just needed a pretty woman to help you feel better.
Well, maybe. Good luck, Tali. And you too, Commander.
Free Paragon points for everyone.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated.
I don't like the fact that she knows more than, or she lets on more than she knows.
Conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
All that matters is victory.
I hope you reclaim your homeworld someday. I don't care how you do it. Only that you succeed.
Thank you, Commander.
I feel like that's not the line I wanted to say, but sure.
Carl, thank you. I can't believe you did that.
You'd have done the same for me, ma'am. Figured I had to say something when you didn't use that evidence you found on the Alarai.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
You think there'll be a war?
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals going to try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Where do you go now?
Any idea what your next assignment's going to be?
I could hire you, you know. Wouldn't mind somebody like you on my ship.
Build up. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
Thanks for standing by me, by the way.
I appreciate your help, Rieger. I don't know what I would have done if you and Vitor hadn't stood up to help.
I'm sure you'd have figured something out. Good luck out there, ma'am.
Cal, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
I'll work on that. He's never gonna work on that. Alright, I guess we're done. That's all of them. We're good to leave. Is the captain still here?
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. We'll have that on our side.
Captain, yes, you are.
Shepard said that.
Congratulations, Talizora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
It's funny, all these conversations you could have skipped if you accidentally hit the end mission early.
Good luck out there.
Which is actually kind of like important. It's some important information you're kind of telling. We got energy drain, which is okay. I don't really care too much about it. Clonic particles and multi-core amplifier. Loyalty mission and the next.
Legion would like to talk with you.
Okay, I guess we're going straight to there. I guess we should do some upgrades first, though. Because we can't do any other places. We are going to go straight to the next mission. Armor upgrades, tech damage. Yes, please. Ship enhancements. We don't need them, and we still haven't used the platinum, so don't plan to do it now. Geth shield strength. Upgrades squad members with Geth shield technology. Is that just going to be him alone? Yes, it'll be just him alone. Alright, time to talk to Tali. Tali is here. And I know that he wants to speak to me, but Tali needs a little bit of a conversation.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
Normandy's a female, I guess.
Tali's definitely.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics.
Could be better.
All that infighting. Seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Was that a normal trial?
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant.
Oh, so that was pleasant?
We're social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
So, does that politics shift?
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate.
Good luck with that, Tali.
An admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Anyway, I think you deserve better, by the way.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve.
It isn't.
But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should
Okay.
get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
See you around, Tali. See you around. Alright, well, Legion, let's do your loyalty. Who do we bring for Legion's loyalty? It's a weird question. Should we bring Tali? Just be the reverse?
Shepard, Commander.
Shepard.
We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
And what did you learn?
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
What is the speed of
If
this?
it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL convoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
Well, that's not ideal, is it?
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
Returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
That doesn't make any sense.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretic's conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
Okay, that still doesn't make much sense, but sure.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
Okay, and what is its effects?
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
You find this virus, by the way.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Okay. In the terminus.
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
Why not in Geth space?
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
Okay, well, I guess, what's the mission plan?
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
Okay, and any opposition?
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Alright, well, I guess we'll wipe them out.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
By preparations, I mean we're literally doing it right now. Our preparations are, let's do it right now. Into the Perseus Bell. Alright. Well, it's the only other mission we can actually do. Otherwise, do you have anything else? Unread messages. No unread messages. We are fine. Okay, well, we can't go to any other systems. We actually have to do this mission or nothing at all. Nothing at all. Help Legion. The Phoenix Mang. The Phoenix Mang? That's a weird name for a galaxy. And the Sea of Storms. If only we could do Project Overlord.
Only half our fuel remains.
We'll be fine, don't worry. There really is nothing here. We'll dock. And let's see, who should come with us for this mission? Also in the... I guess you are the Legion mission. Is there anything worth it here? There is a single Geth shield, so that's all we gotta look for. And for this mission, we should bring Allie. Well, you've got some upgrades. You've got none. let's go. You two are a bonded couple now. You don't look like a Reaper.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Are you a robot now? We'll punch you. I'm not known for your antics, Joker. I'm a hard ass.
Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Intruder alarms?
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
So...
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard, Commander. We concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option.
What's
Their
that?
virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Let's investigate. You tell us this earlier.
You mentioned this before we came aboard.
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
Okay, that seems very convenient there, Mr. Legion. What's your recommendation?
Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Well, they are just machines.
If this were an organic race, it might be an ethical problem. Geth aren't like organic life. Don't apply our morality to them.
That is logical.
You agree with that?
No two species are identical. All must be judged on their own merits. Treating every species like one's own is racist. Even benign anthropomorphism. The mix of both forms of life can be...
Damn, he actually accepts my argument.
Effort. With synthetics, replacement of the data file is...
Should I save him, or should I save or eradicate? I guess it's save or... What is it? Reprogram? Program Geth. Does this actually have a consequence or anything? I guess. I mean, problem is the war that's going to happen afterwards, right? There's likely going to be a war between the two. So, if we effectively reprogram the Geth, the Legion section will have more people, but they're likely also to go to war because they're not particularly like, oh yes, we're friends. We're friends here, Quarians. Yeah, I feel like it's not really worth it. Like, I mean, yeah, you can rewrite them, but like, the Geth aren't effectively a bad thing. I'm looking also to see if there was anything of note as to why you would want to do one choice or the other. I guess you have two choices, up or down. Oh no, you only have one choice, down. Down is the only choice for me. Also, why is there a med pack? This is like a Geth place. There's no reason for biotics.
Active. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hard-link routers.
I see. No shit.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for...
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Tell me more.
Not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
You isn't a really concept here.
Only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
Why worry about brainwashing then?
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body, took their perspective, their judgment.
Their judgment kind of sucks.
They decided to worship Sovereign. I don't think you're missing much.
Every point of view is useful, even those that are wrong, if we can judge why a wrong view was accepted. For example, we have found the casual self-deceptions of organics useful in analyzing your thought processes.
Self-deception?
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
I'm gonna burn these heretics to the ground, baby. No heretics alive. I've made my decision. I don't want them to recouple.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
Okay, sounds easy. Well, this one.
Turret.
Doesn't seem like you're doing anything.
Go for the optics.
What about this one?
Go for the optics.
Gravity. You did fall in a weird way there, Geth Prime, but what am I to judge? Who am I to judge? There's no space. Okay, can't touch that, otherwise they get angry. Let's see, we got some enemies on both sides. 2 here, 3 there. Fortunately, we can't touch those guys, so we are going to touch these guys.
We've been detected.
No shields!
Right, that guy's dead. That trooper is a trooper. No! How dare you kill my Geth? You know how much I paid for that? I like the fact that as soon as the gravity kind of ends, they just go flying. Like, gravity? Not in my country. Not in my spaceship either. Buddy? Lay off me. I've had a bad week. I feel like, you know, we are organic. I feel like we would be detectable much easier than the inorganics, but sure. Hip hip. Ow, 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 ow. Being shot.
Under fire. Taking hit.
See ya, buddy. Be gone, trooper. I've killed hundreds of you. You are not gonna make it any different now.
control.
No.
Automated light weaponry.
Y'all won't go flying so easily. Don't mind me, just gonna come around enemy lines. Where do you shoot this turret? Oh, wait. See you, Geth Hunter. You may be invisible, but you're not indivisible. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't even make any sense. I didn't make that joke. Not seeing anything else. See, everybody likes hexagons in the future. Ah, yes. How do you see the future? I see it hexagony. Bees were right. Bees were the future. Not seeing anything, so I guess we're good to go. Salvage recovered. This feels like it's just a combat mission altogether. Hello? Anybody here? Door number 1 or door number 2? Door number 2 has refined palladium.
Weapons ready. Overriding your targets.
Man, that turret did not last very long.
Targeting order processed.
Enjoy a flash grenade. Don't know how a flash grenade is effective against Geth, but sure. It just is. And my punches are just equally as effective. Guess there's nothing that way. What about the other way?
This is valuable.
Ooh, Geth shield. Alright, that's the upgrade we were looking for, so I guess we're kind of done. We can now explore to our heart's content and finish the mission. Down this path. This is a really twisting and turning. What was that? Guess I was looking at this. Alright, don't touch this. Don't touch it. We can literally walk up. What's the point of these network disruption if you can just walk completely around it? Huh? Okay. Can't go there. 3 guys over there. Another 3 guys over there.
Sensor contact.
Guess we're tagging you guys.
We have been detected.
You dare strike at me?
They should soften them up.
Oh, this guy's still alive. No! Couldn't get to cover fast enough. It wasn't fast enough. I guess we are good. We'll have to get the palladium again. Not the palladium. Oh, we also have to get this upgrade again.
I'll take it.
This should soften them up.
Be gone. You're too slow. Alright, time to make it down as fast as possible. We can do this again, because we failed last time. Just don't touch anything. I guess this would be a lot harder if you accidentally touch it. But then again, it feels like it's not like you gotta go around anything. It's just don't touch the edges of this and you'll be fine. Alright, let's wait for our crew. They won't actively touch it.
Can do.
Mobile.
Got it. Moving to position.
I guess they can't. Okay, never mind. I appreciate that you dropped ammo for me. I did not put disruptor ammo on this. Wow, that did not actually get rid of your ammo. Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad. It's bad because I don't literally have any way to go. It's like the two guys showed up and then I died. Alright, let's equip this again. Put on the disruptor ammo prematurely. It doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, so we may not even use it overall. See, surprisingly, that's not a lot of damage. It is capable of two-shotting. Let's not touch this green goo. And I'm gonna position you guys here.
Be right there.
Redeploying.
Can either of you make it here? Can you make it here?
Redeploying.
Can you make it here?
Acknowledged.
You can't, so what stopped you from getting here last time?
Order received.
Okay, so I guess I gotta navigate you around, otherwise you go around the entirety of this.
Right.
Oh, Tally just teleported.
Got it. Got it.
No, Tally, you're going the wrong way. Come back.
Be right there.
Okay, move to there.
Can do.
Move to there.
On it.
Move to there.
Taking cover. Right.
Move to there. There you go, you did it. That's how it feels to be actually okay and competent following directions.
We have been detected.
No shield.
Oof. That was a close one. Salvage. Is there still a guy alive? Oh, we gotta kill this one. Salvage. If you don't destroy them, I guess they don't do anything.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
That's a pretty good analogy.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
Is that surprising?
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
Sounds like you were naive.
The heretics were biding their time, waiting for an opportunity to attack you.
If they reached this judgment before they left, we would have heard it in their thoughts. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
It's their fault.
The flip side of freedom is responsibility. They made a bad choice. Let them own it. You're not responsible for their decisions.
That argument is logical for an individual mind. We are not fully individuals. There are pieces of us in the heretics. One of those may be at fault. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Opinion on rewriting?
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Well, I guess I'm destroying.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yes. For all those Paragon points we got earlier, we gotta get an equal amount of renegades. Imagine that the Paragon choices to actually destroy them. You think there's gonna be a combat here? It feels like there's gonna be a combat here. Money. Have 2 turrets we cannot use, or we shouldn't use so far. Geth terminal.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us.
Don't touch anything.
The operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Activating defenses.
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Let's do this.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes download. Link to mobile platforms.
I
Alert.
guess?
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platform. Executing pseudo command.
And they do not last very long.
Overriding your target.
No! I flopped over. I did a little ballet dance.
On my way.
Affirmative.
Is this covered? If it is, I can't tell.
Got it.
Actually, Tally, if you're gonna use the shotgun, you should probably use the pistol, and you should use the sniper.
Acknowledge.
Switch up.
Begin the upload now.
Start your upload, Legion. Wield them.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
I need you there.
On it.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Hacking turret. Target area. Hacking turret. Taking hit. Abundant and barrier. Taking hit.
Go get him, Tika.
Arrow. Unhired. Up. Target processed.
Did we get all of them?
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
And I'm up. I do not last very long with that. Ammo. Do we have ammo? Yes,
Alert.
we do.
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding turret.
No, I didn't mean to override that one, but sure.
Overriding your target.
I guess I should be using my concussive shot at a distance.
Target eliminated.
You go flying there, buddy. That was a perfect.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
Investigate. What am I deciding?
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction.
That seems pretty even.
Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Well, that's a weird fate to take. And do you have anything against killing your own people?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
Fair enough. And what about the virus?
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
I think we're just killing them.
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics?
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged.
Be gone, heretics.
Antimatter magnetic modeling mechanisms. Done. recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Good point. Are we making a run for it? Oh yeah, we are. Nice. I like escape missions. They're thrilling.
They've seen us.
You may have seen me, buddy, but does it matter?
Combat drones away!
Ow! Spicy. Guys, where are you?
Moving to position.
Target contact.
Oh, that's a prime.
Target acquired.
Well, he ain't being prime no longer. Wait, do we have 2 drones? I didn't only realize that we have 2 drones. Well, see ya, buddy. Peace. Time to get out of here. We're blowing up this place. Destruction of Geth heretics may change the entire galactic landscape, bolstering observation of Geth space to monitoring fleet movements. Regardless, data recovered from Geth Station offered valuable insight into AI, social, and technical processes. Legion to be committed to the mission after Shepard help with this heretics. We also got Geth shield booster. Alright, this is it. We are in the end game. A house divided.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Oh yeah, now we gotta keep both of their loyalties.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But there's still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Knock this crap off, everybody.
You. Both of you. This is exactly what the Reapers want. Tell me. Of course the Geth are worried about your people. You want to destroy them.
It's not that simple.
Isn't it?
And Legion, what the hell were you thinking? Are you trying to undermine this entire operation?
We did not intend to decrease operational efficiency.
We are on a mission. You can either fight at my side or get crushed under my heel. But
damn, Shepard.
Stand in my way.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
There you go. Through pure violence, we get them, everybody to work together. Alright, well, anything we do now is going to trigger the next mission. But I'm going to leave it here, because we have the opportunity to actually come back and effectively deal with... oh, this is the crew quarters. We can come back next session to basically just do the entirety of the run finale, because it will involve 2 things.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Okay.
How may I help you, Commander?
Let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe
What about the crew?
later.
The crew have anything to say?
How may I help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything
Cool.
else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
And archive messages. No, wait. Unread messages. A pleasure to meet you. Admiral Drorexen Bas Moret. Shepard Bas Normandy. I've been digging through the Alere, and I just wanted to know that I did find a few things from the experiments of Rael Zora that was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might reap the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your own people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rael Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Corlier, Admiral Darozen Vas More. Okay, well, it's seems to be like a basic threat.
On board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
The commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
Hello, everyone.
Good hit on those Geth, Commander. You know, Legion's still wandering around the ship if you want to pick up the spare.
Squad.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. And having Legion around is just begging for a rifle up your ass without the sweet talk. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
If you insist. Oh, things in the cockpit.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Goodbye.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, so we can take a shuttle and then we'll be off to the final missions. That will be effectively Omega 4 and rescuing them, I guess. However, we can go to Tali and we can go to Tali to see if she has anything new to say. Tali?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Want to talk?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Why did you get sick?
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
This has to do something with your evolution?
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
What about other planets?
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Time to take a lot of vaccines there, Tali. What about this illness?
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allurai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
Section seals?
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Okay, that's a very specific way to solve infections. Hey, what's the specifics of this, by the way?
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Just because you effectively have it, it just makes you allergic to it. Sounds difficult.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Embarrassed?
Wait, I can't tell under the helmet. Are you blushing?
What? No, it's the fever.
Are you blushing?
That the tradition also signifies a willingness for intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
You making a pass at me?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
It's too dangerous.
This mission will be risky enough. I can't jeopardize your health for that. No matter how much I'd like to.
But you'd like to? Good to know. Anyway, I should get back.
Good to know.
Thanks for coming by and talking.
See you around, Tally. Alright. And Legion, let's have one last chat before we go off. You have anything to say to me, Legion? For I have been pretty good at keeping you around and, you know, voicing your opinions.
Shepard.
Fate of the Heretic.
What happens to the heretics now?
Many heretics remain in isolated systems. It is not impossible for them to rebuild.
There's still a chance they could attack again?
The probability is low. If so, it would take many years.
Okay. Anything I can tell me?
Find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Okay. See ya.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
I guess he's not gonna say anything more. Well, we're done. From here on, it's the final mission. Which is, well, actually, there is something that happens in between the final mission and this, but we won't spoil it in the case you haven't seen it. I would say that for the next stream, you're going to be quite surprised on the shocking.
Installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
You're going to be quite shocked. We can actually see...
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your
Yeah. I get it. You just want us out of here. We, however, can't upgrade this. So now he's got an upgrade, and we can do this to basically buy the upgrade. This fixes our face only if we touch it, I think. We don't actually have to go to it. And advanced training, we can actually choose something new, and there is a big list because this is all the powers available. Inferno Grenade, which is good against armor, but I kind of do like the flashbang. It's sort of like the starting one, the one that we started with Kasumi, and you know, it didn't do bad. I don't mind the ammos, but the ammos are kind of boring. It's good to have them, but it's nothing too special. What is... I guess Legions doesn't show up because I don't have it here. You actually always have to like leave the mission and come back, which is weird. For this mission though, for what we're actually going to be using it, we're just probably going to end up with they're collectors. They don't have shields. And we'll just have the one that we have. Not like we're using the element 0 anyway. Alright.
The IFF is nearly installed.
Yeah, I get it. Don't say this to me 20 more times. I got it. Alright, well, we'll leave it here. Hope everybody had a good time. I'm definitely enjoying going through this old game one last time just to save the galaxy. I think I want to save this on this file. Yep. And yeah. We'll see each other next time. Don't forget to stay wild, and well, if you have any final words, you should say them now, or forever hold your peace. Because, you know, that's how things work. But, yeah. Overall, I would say that in comparison to Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2 is definitely an improvement in modern standards. The story is okay. I feel like it's probably, you know, I do find it a little more captivating because it's a more character-based story rather than an event and planet-based story. And I guess I have no reference to what Mass Effect 3 is like, so I can't tell you that. I guess we'll have to see it when we get there. For now, that is all. Don't forget to stay wild and see you all next time. Bye!